Shadowbinders is back in stock on shopclownfish.com. That's shopclownfish.com. And now on with the show. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Harley Quinn, and we're never going to get a Birds of Prey 2.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn. Yeah, we don't know when Margot Robbie is going to play Harley Quinn again, which implies that they don't know what they're doing. In fact, she had an interview where she basically says that, DC doesn't have a roadmap. They don't know what's going on. Nobody at DC knows what the hell is going on.
Surprise.
Does that surprise anyone?
I'm waiting for the shocker.
Yeah, clearly DC, especially after the end of the Snyderverse, they're just kind of making it up as they go along. We've heard about Flash, which for some reason is going to have Michael Keaton Batman and Supergirl that doesn't look like Supergirl, and it's the multiverse and crap. Like, what?
You could just stop with crap.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 206,000 subs.
Woo!
Thank you for the support. We do talk about comics, talk about movies, talk about whatever interests us, and we were, following Birds of Prey pretty closely.
Were we? We were more like following the box office thing. And of course they blamed on the pandemic when the pandemic wasn't
even a thing.
It wasn't the reason, because it wasn't, because it was supposed to be released in China. It wasn't going to be released in China. That's just the thing. They kept trying to play it up. Like it stunted the release, but it didn't.
No, people did not have any interest in the Birds of Prey movie, really. And the marketing was bad. It was an R-rated movie with a character that's been marketed to girls.
And the title was terrible.
The Emancipation Proclamation of Harley Quinn and the Girlfriends of Justice and Vagina Force.
No, it wasn't what it was called, but anyway.
Margot Robbie doesn't know when she's going to play Harley Quinn again. So this came from EW, I think, originally.
I think so.
Yeah, but we'll go with Bounding in the comics and with the CBR. So after the Suicide Squad movies, this is like Alien and Aliens.
Right.
The Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Okay, not Suicide Squad 2, which would make a lot more sense. Margot Robbie doesn't know when she'll play Harley Quinn in a DC film. She said, while James Gunn's take on Suicide Squad was delayed due to the pandemic, Robbie had a full schedule, filming it after Birds of Prey. As such, the actor's ready to have another breather. No, that's not what this is. It's kind of back-to-back filming Birds and filming this, so it's kind of like, oof, I need a break. Because it's exhausting. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure playing that character is exhausting. I mean, I'll give her that. I am sure that it's really hard and it takes a lot out of you to play that character.
So it couldn't possibly have anything to do with this.
Or the Barbie movie she has coming out.
Oh, I forgot about the Barbie movie.
They're going to find a way to ruin Barbie, because don't you know Barbie was never feminist or a strong female until recently. I'm sure that'll be the marketing for it. Even though it was We Girls Can Do Anything, right? Barbie campaign for years. And when I was growing up, Barbie did literally everything.
We girls could do anything, including snorting a lot of coke.
What?
She snorted a lot of coke in Birds of Prey.
Oh, okay, because I didn't watch Birds of Prey, so I don't know.
There's the infamous coke.
I thought you were talking about Barbie. I'm like, what Barbie with coke?
Barbie, that's how she works 19 jobs. Barbie snorts a lot of coke. She works at McDonald's, and then she's the president of the United States.
And then she's an astronaut on weekends.
And then she goes to space on weekends.
That's right.
That's right. She's also a veterinarian.
I was gonna say vet and a doctor, and she's a videographer and a musician, and pretty much any job you could think of, Barbie has done it.
Well, you gotta have something to keep you going.
She's not having OnlyFans that I know of. She hasn't done that one yet. Even though I think you can get a Barbie with like a video camera, like a blogger.
Oh God.
So.
Oh no. Thought Barbie.
No, let's
Twitch
not.
Thought Barbie.
I don't want that to happen at all. So let's not even.
All right. So yeah, she said, we don't know where she's going to pop up next. I'm just as intrigued as everyone else. It sounds to me like they don't have a plan, because you get down here and she was surprised that Zack Snyder's Justice League revealed that Harley died in Batman's arms. That was the stinger at the end, the setup for the next movie that's never going to happen. She was unaware of it. She's like, what? I said, Robbie, I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. Though shocked, She wanted to discuss her thoughts on Harley's ultimate fate in the Snyderverse. I guess it's kind of like the comics. The film version of the DC universe, they're a lot like the comics. You pick up one comic and something's happening, then you pick up the next, and maybe that character's not alive. Maybe that character's not with that person. Maybe that character looks completely different.
Yes, which is part of the problem.
That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
For all the shade that people are throwing at the MCU, current year, going into the MCU, at least it's fairly consistent.
That's true. I'll give them that.
DC never had a plan. They had a bunch of people making a bunch of movies, tonally different. There was no plan. Well, they had a plan. They had a plan. It was called Zack Snyder, and then they blew that plan up.
Yeah.
So there is no plan. And now they're doing this multiverse crap, which I think, and it's the same with Marvel, I think it's too soon to do that for general audiences.
I don't understand why everybody's doing the stupid multiverse thing. It's just stupid. It's like, okay, back in Hollywood, remember they always have the same movies from different studios at the same time? Like they had, Inferno and Dante's Peak, was that what it was?
Yeah.
At the same time. And then they had, Deep Impact and Armageddon, was that what it was? At the same time. And it's like that, it's the multiverse at the same time. It's like, come on.
This is like an excuse for them to be able to have the option, I think, at least in Marvel's case, to recast popular characters with younger, cheaper actors.
Yeah, I think so.
And also to walk back really stupid decisions like, well, that was just that version of Taskmaster. There's another Taskmaster in another universe, and we'll just bring that one over that's actually kind of like the comics because we
But at that point, people don't care anymore. No. They don't want to see different versions of the characters they already know. They really don't want to. So just stop.
I just think it's funny where, she's probably, at this point, I'd say the most bankable DC. But Harley Quinn's a bankable character. She is popular regardless of how Birds of Prey did. She was popular in Suicide Squad. But to have her come out and be like, yeah, I don't have any idea what they're going to do, if they're going to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the hell knows? And I'm getting that vibe with the Flash movie, too. Like, originally it was supposed to be Flash and Cyborg, and then because of Ray Fisher, Cyborg's out the door. And then they're talking after the next Wonder Woman movie that's probably it. And they're going to have to basically start over, I guess. But
I don't think anybody's going to care at that point. Like, you've already, lost your audience. People don't care.
No. They don't care. So what do you do? Like, I mean, people don't care about I think, DC, if they just had a freaking roadmap, I think they jumped to Justice League too quick. Because again, it was that thing. They're like, oh, Marvel's got the Avengers.
Yeah, that's what I think happened.
Yeah, we got to do a Justice League movie. Even though we haven't introduced half the Justice League yet, we got to jump right to Justice League. So it doesn't mean as much as it did with Avengers, where it's like, oh, okay, all these movies are all these characters are finally coming together. This was like, okay, well, we did Batman, Superman in a movie, and we're going to make sure this Wonder Woman movie gets out, and then we're just going to throw all these new characters.
Right, and it's like, oh, we meant to do that.
We meant to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think a lot of it's going to depend on what happens with Warner Brothers when they merge with Discovery. I fully expect them to hard reset the whole thing.
Probably, but again, it's like people don't care after a while. I think people are just getting sick to death of the hard resets over and over again. Just like, I don't care. I want something new. I'm moving on. And as far as she's concerned, she's out there doing a Barbie movie, and then she's probably going to be doing that Pirates movie, where she's supposed to be, doing the female Pirates movie with the woman who wrote, Birds of Prey, so you know how great that's going to be.
That's not going to go well.
And, I don't think she really cares. But I mean, to be fair, I do think it would be exhausting to play that character back to back to back.
Oh, yeah, she's manic,
Mm-hmm. I couldn't do it.
So I guess what she's saying is they're not going to have a live-action Harley Quinn series on Warner HBO Discovery Plus, up, down, left, right.
I don't know.
Whatever they're going to call it. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Pretty interesting to read. She doesn't have any idea where they're going. I don't think Warner has any idea where they're going.
She didn't even know her character supposedly died.
She didn't know her character died.
But to be fair, they're saying that wasn't canon anyway. So
that was a potential bad future, I guess.
They're experts on bad futures.
So we're going to wrap this one up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.